Hey, welcome back to the bench. Today we have a Uniden Bearcat 880, and it is missing the channel selector knob. It's an encoder. It does kind of channel selection, and it works with the menu system for other settings. I have two of these radios to do this too. So let's replace this encoder and see if we can get it to work. I think I've tried this before with encoders that I had on hand and it didn't work for some reason, but who knows, maybe we'll get lucky today. We'll try some DigiKey parts and see which ones actually work for us. Start by opening the cover, obviously. Oh, there's screws on the back as well. Okay. Looks like this one side has some corrosion or something going on. Oh, they actually have a plug. I'm surprised. Yeah, the screws had corrosion, but inside it looks fine. So I'm pretty sure these hex bolts here are not real. Yeah, they're they might be real, but they're not actually holding it on. So it's just a decoration. So I'm just gonna slide these other knobs off. Pretty easy because this radio's probably not that old. We'll have to pull this ring off. Sometimes you can use needle nose. Ah, that'll do it. There we go. Yeah, well, you know what? After all that, I don't even need to take the entire display off. I could just do it from here. I push that through with the screwdriver, and this comes out. So it has a little harness. So what we're replacing is this, and it just looks like a standard kind of Alps encoder. It says CTR on it, whatever that means. I'm sure it's some kind of Chinese brand. I'm almost certain that it is not a Bourns or an Alps. Nice one. So I'm going to desolder this. I'm just heating up the desoldering iron, and then we'll pull it off. And replace it with one of these. So here's this is the part number that I'm going to try. And these pins do not line up. So we're going to have a bit of an issue here. What we can do is transfer this harness over and directly solder and get rid of the board. Like that's our only real option here. Before I cut these wires off, I have used a Sharpie and gotten it on my finger, of course. But I colored them because most of them were white. So we've got a orange, a blue, just a white, and a black. And then I marked on the connector here. Well, it's not really a connector, but on the plastic, what colors go where. I'll snip them right there and strip them. And we'll just direct wire onto these leads. And I've noted that this middle pin here is kind of grounded and shared with this pin. So this, and here, so this is ground, hits one of the contacts, which is the push button, momentary, and then it goes around to the middle post of the encoder. So do a nice clean cut. Boom. Strip these. Which one is the black? Should be the ground. That one's going to be a little bit longer. So it's going to catch two of them. It's kind of hard to see. Goop a whole bunch of solder on these. All right, there it is. Isn't it beautiful? Before I permanently install this, I want to know that it works. We got our pinouts correct. So let's plug this in. Okay. So we're on 20. Turning it clockwise. Counterclockwise. Pushing the button. Ooh, wants to change color. Oh, okay. Is this like a day or night setting or something? Go purple. Alright. Exit. That's working. That's great. Awesome. So now there we go. That'll go in without the pins hitting anything or shorting anything out. I'll have to use the original nut that came with it. That's the only one that'll fit in here. And let's just hope the threads are the same, which I don't see why they wouldn't be, but oh, hold on. There is there is an indent. So the switch has to face, the contacts have to face that way. And there's totally enough clearance, nothing wrong with that. So that's good. Let's see if we can. These are always hard to get started because they fall in on an angle. There we go. Takes a bit, but eventually you get it. Awesome. All right. So we could have done that with just taking this top cover off for sure. So let's put these back on. Close it all up. Alright. Let's put some knobs back on. Let's probably turn this off when I do that. Rough gain, and I don't have a lot going on for random knobs right now, so we'll put that one on there. It doesn't look too bad. I've seen worse. Does the job. So turn it back on. Awesome. Well, I'm happy with that. That's a quick and easy fix. So yes, that part number I showed you from DigiKey, it will work, but I don't know, it's not the exact right one, so you can Marmaduke it like that and make it work, but that's up to you. So thanks for watching, guys, and let me know what you think in the comments. And before you comment, yes, I just put this nut back on. Bye bye.